What's the hurry?
Welcome. You must be travelers from abroad. What brings you here to my shop? Would you like to make any purchases or seek to appraise any items? So you're the antique dealer, right? Yes, to be precise. Did you come specifically to visit me? Well, I shan't let you down. We're looking for a certain antique. Oh, then you come to the right place. If you can name it, here, can tell you about it. I've probably seen enough antiques to lay out across the entire marketplace. Even the academia might not have seen quite as many. We're looking for the, what's that thingy's name again? Paimon can't remember. Hi, we're looking for the T device. I've never heard of something like that before. Hey, you just said that you could name anything. Don't worry, I haven't heard of that name, but I might yet know of the thing you want. Antiques tend to have a variety of monikers, you see. Can you describe the thing that you're looking for? How should I put it? The documents didn't include a particular detailed description. It's an item in the style of those ruin machines, and it should be an identification device of sorts. It should be marked with a unique Conria-style patterns that can be recognized to be chronologically different from the common type seen on ruin guards, thus marking this as some sort of earlier version of the device. And considering what we know of ruin archaeology... alright, you can stop now. I know what you're looking for. So you know? That's so very helpful. Thank you. In that case, please give it to me. That's not how it works. This item is very precious. If you really want it, you'll have to pay for it. And that's at the very least. Huh? It's an antique, you know? What I'm offering is a pretty common price. But what if the more we spend here can't guarantee a successful report? Well, let's just help him out, shall we? We helped others bargain before, haven't we? You're probably a dab hand by now. Yeah, right. Oh. Well, not really. Really? Well, that's a relief. I'm terrible at things like this. That's everything on me. I'll just take it. I'll have to find a gig with the I forgot how you pronounce that. Over there if that's not sufficient, though. We can offer a little more. Not too much. Go back to this look. That's price. Did you come all the way here to make fun of me? Alright, fine. Let's see. Well, you have a deal. I mean, more does come after friendship for us dealers. So I'll do you three a friendly favor today. There. I'll sell you the antique at the price you've named. My funding. Well, here's the remaining funding. Wait, what is this? Isn't this just a normal Chaos Core? Nonsense. That's no ordinary Chaos Core, but the core of a Ruin Guard prototype found in Stormterror's lair. See, the marks left by the great Wolf King of the North. This is a unique treasure, alright, and no mistake. Isn't this the one we saw at Stormterror's lair? Didn't Dane take it? Oh, then isn't this the one we saw at Storm? Okay. This one's got to be a fake. I doubt... Okay, antiques are sold for their stories. Whoa, that's an impressive understanding for someone your age. Wait, but that's not the point. Well, I don't know about this Dane fellow, but I sure have heard of Storm Terror's lair. Anyway, if you have different insights about antiques, we could discuss them in private. Whatever this is, it's definitely not the Amity device. What I'm looking for is a key that can open the rune golem on the Devantaka mountain. According to my research, it should be in the hands of your grandfather, Mr. Hassad, the Golden Adventurer. Well, at least that was the case several decades ago. Oh, come on. You should have just said this earlier. You didn't exactly let me. But that really brings back memories. It's been so long since I last heard stories about my grandpa. When I was little, Grandpa would often tell me stories of his adventures. I thought then that he was just bragging. But what do you know? He actually was that awesome. Speaking of which, it is mostly because of him that I become an appraiser of antiques. All the stories about treasures were just so intriguing. Still, the thing you spoke of is not here with me. You haven't sold it off, have you? I wish I did. But treasures don't stay where they don't belong, as they say. I mean, it isn't that what happens in all treasure hunting legends. Well, Grandpa didn't care about any of that stuff, but according to him, that device engraved with ancient characters was lost during one of his adventures, in some underground cave. That was a long story, one which he told me so many times, but I can't remember a single word of it now. Actually, I even planned a treasure hunt for it with some others back then, and asked to whether we really found it again. Well, if we did, it should still be hidden in a secret base at the Vimara village. Did you grow up in the Vimara village too? I always went there to play when I was just a kid. You know how kids love their secret bases. Could you please show us to the secret base? Perhaps we could find some clues there. So, this thing is that important to you, huh? Still, I haven't been back for over 10 years. It's an important matter pertaining to scientific research. Alright, since you brought something for me, I'll take you there. But try to manage your expectations, okay? I really can't remember what happened that long ago. We're counting on you either way. Hooray! To the secret base we go! Poor Paimon.
Hello there, my friend.
I got the item I needed most for the event, so I don't have to worry about continuing with the main Archon quest. I can finish this comfortably, like I originally wanted to. There's an Oculus somewhere nearby.
What's the hurry?
Let me see if this will maybe lead the way to the Oculus.
Scatter!
probably be there somewhere. Oh, duh, it might be in here somewhere. In the secret base. It should be in a cave somewhere near here. Is my memory going or something? Why don't we ask the villagers? They should know if there's a cave around here. The villagers. There's no point in asking them. This is a secret base. How would they even know where it is? If I remember correctly, the cave entrance should be behind these vines. So let's split up and search for it. This great researcher and I will go look over here. You two search this place, alright? Alrighty, then let's start our search from the vines here. There really are so many of them, though. These are not vines. Eh? You know something about this, then? Yeah, these are... Aranara made them. Why would the Aranara make this? Aranara make them when they don't want Nara to enter a place. Where they are present, only Aranara can enter. Huh? Aranara are pretty small, but the place has been blocked completely. Paimon thinks even you can't get through. Nara can't get in, but Aranara can sing. We can spin when they hear us singing, and when they do, we can enter. Spin? Yep, Narakite is a friend of the forest. If you sing Narakite, it will hear you. Come on then, I will teach you. Whoa, no kidding. It really started spinning like a ball. And there's our mysterious cave entrance. I remember this cave. Did you make this one? I doesn't remember, but little Nara must be protected. This much I know. Well, we have no clue why this place was sealed by the Aranara, but this should be the entrance to the secret base. So let's call those two over. I knew this was the place. Our secret base should be this way. How did you guys find it? I did a great job. Either way, since you found the entrance to the cave, let's go in. We just have to find the Amity device next. It's pretty big inside. Don't get scared now. Ah, see? Oculus was right there. saying for us to go down. Ah. Let me at least explore here a little bit.
Dodge this.
Shine down.
Freeze. Dodge this. Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Wow, this place is really huge. You were a pretty impressive kid, huh? Not bad, eh? But it's much smaller than I remember. This is probably because Paimon's small. I was also a child at that time. I'm an old man now. But this place really hasn't changed at all. It's like time stood still here. Even the air smells the same. A single whiff brings back so many memories. Let's not waste time. Do you remember where the device is? Patience, youngster. Let's take a look around first. One thing has been bugging Paimon since we first walked in. What is this huge machine part? Oh, I know. This was moved here from the Giant Iron Mountain. Giant Iron Mountain? You mean it was taken from the rune golem from before? You noticed it too. Judging from the pattern, such parts should belong to the rune golem, though I don't know why it was arranged in this fashion. Perhaps you really do have some academic talent. Would you like me to recommend you to study in the academy once our project comes to a close? Academia. You're sure to make lots of friends there. That's not what this is about, but thanks anyways. But a child shouldn't have been able to move anything this big, so who piled it up here in this place? Maybe it was a forest spirit. Nah, just kidding. I can't remember. I knows, I moved it. How did you move something this big? I can move it. I'm very strong. I remember 2 groups of us kids running around this big guy and play fighting. Were there that many children here before? In the beginning, yes. Our group's stronghold should be up ahead. Oh, I remember now. I think I buried something over there. I'll take you. Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, no, wait. We were just there. Come on, come on. Paimon wants to see what we got. It's just a booklet. Oh, this is good stuff. This was our adventure handbook back in the day. Adventure handbook? Don't you guys know about adventure handbooks? I thought you were adventurers from abroad based on how you look. And the fact that you're here looking for treasure or something. Yes, I did in fact get an adventure handbook. Right. Many adventurers write them. It's like an adventure journal to record their experiences, plans, and even the clues to treasure locations. As you guys know, my grandfather was a great adventurer, though I didn't understand a lick of what he wrote into his adventure journal. Still, I grew up wanting to be an adventurer, So I made my own imitation adventure handbook. You could say that's where I got my start. I know how important this is to you, but it won't help us find the thing we're looking for. Now, not so fast. Didn't I tell you that I plan to find the Amity device? What happened then is recorded in this adventure handbook. Let me see. I remember that the two of us... Wait a moment. Why are there 3 people on the drawing? Has my memory already gone that bad? Or is it because my eyes can't see well anymore? Do you need me to lend you some glasses? I have the latest model, as produced by the Academia. Sir Researcher. Are you really that? Forget it. Let me take a closer look. I'm pretty sure now that the Amity device should have been buried right here by yours truly. Great. So we just have to search this cave. Is what I would say if this place wasn't quite so big. There's no need for that. The location of the device is recorded here. It should be. It should be here. Yes, this is indeed the device. See? I didn't lie to you guys. Yay! Now we can scuttle right back and open that giant robot up, right? Paimon's getting excited already. Alas, this is just a fragment. There's no way we will open the ruined golem without a complete device. I can fix it if it's not been completely destroyed, but we still have to find some way to recover the remaining pieces. And as for these remaining fragments... Oh, don't be so anxious. The device was split into 3 parts. But why would Grandpa put them in 3 different locations? You know what? This would be a very exciting story if only I remembered more of it. 3 different places. So, are the locations of the fragments recorded here? Yes, that's right. The location of the buried device fragments are all recorded in this handbook. We must have found the fragment buried here back then from wherever it was at first. In that case, let's go find the remaining 2 fragments using this. We're the best at finding things, aren't we, Kite? Yeah. Paimon knows what you mean. It's alright, though. We'll surely find him. That's what I said. Anyways, but... I can't understand these writings. How can that be? Didn't you write these notes yourself? Well, this is actually a record of the adventure that the 2, well, maybe 3 of us undertook. I can't remember who this 3rd person was, but I certainly haven't forgotten that old man. If you want to know the location of the remaining device fragments, you should go look for him. That old man should still be kicking even now. And if he is, he definitely still lives in Vimara village. He did say he would live out the rest of his days there after all. The old man you're talking about is... Maybe? Oh, you know that old fellow. Well, that makes things easier. Take this handbook and show it to him. He should understand. You aren't coming with us? I don't want to meet that old fossil. If you figured out where the fragments are buried, go look for them yourself. I would like to go with you, but my old bones aren't up to the task anymore. I wanted to be a great adventurer like my grandfather back when I was a young boy. And if it hadn't been for that guy, well, stories are, in the end, more important than the adventure itself. So if you collect any stories, please remember to bring them to me. I can give you guys this device fragment as a reward. How about that? It's a good deal, right? You have a deal. Well, it looks like I won't be of much help in this endeavor, so I might as well wait here for you. There are a lot of parts here to study, and I'm not going to pass up the chance to do it. I'm counting on you 2 to bring back the fragments back as quickly as you can. Things will get dicey for me if I miss the deadline. Right, Paimon? Uh-oh.
What's the...
We meet again, friends of Rana. Is she not with you? I wonder what's taking her so long to patrol the woods this time. Still, this must be a special occasion for you to come to see me. Well, yeah, it's for... So, you went to the secret base. What do you think? Pretty impressive, isn't it? Well, he is here in the Vimara village and still doesn't want to... Well, he's still here in the village and still doesn't want to see me. That fellow gets more stubborn the older he gets. That's how he is, though. It's almost been 10 years since I last saw him. And that was when I had some business in Port Ormos. I'm relieved to hear he's still himself. That's an odd relationship you have between you. So why doesn't he want to see you? It's a long story. You wouldn't mind hearing an old man prattle on, would you? I'm quite curious, actually. Yes, Paimon wants to know too. Back when we were kids, he lived in the Vimara village for a while because of his grandfather. As a kid from bustling Port Ormos with a legendary adventurer for his grandfather, he quickly drew the attention of the other kids. I was one of those kids who was fascinated by the stories he heard from his grandfather. Together we built a secret base in a cave and dressed ourselves up as warriors and heroes with branches and flowers. To us children, the base was another world, where we went through countless imaginary adventures. Those old times seem like a dream now. He also mentioned that the base once played host to loads of kids. So what happened? I don't want to say neither of these options. All dreams end someday. Yeah, kids do have short attention spans in any case, be it legends or adventures. These are just some of their many passing interests. By the time we realized that truth, he and I were the only two left in the base. No, make that 3 actually. He also mentioned there were 3 of you, but he can't recall the third person anymore. I'm not sure either. It's been so long and we're both old now. Who could it have been? An Aranara, perhaps? These Aranara again. Now that sounds like make-believe worthy of children. If I had left Vimara with him, I'd probably still believe in all that. With him? You say... So why did he leave then? For his adventures, of course. That guy's been stubborn ever since we were kids. We'd vowed to become the greatest adventurers in the world, just like his legendary grandfather. But neither of us had the knack for being one. After my initial enthusiasm had worn off, I found that I had far more important things to do. So in the end, he was the last one left. That's why we're like this now. The way he sees it, I was more of an adventurer, yet I gave up before he did. Stubbornness, that's all it is. Still, it was also thanks to his stubbornness that he wound up being the best antique dealer in Port Ormos. Well, That's it for the story. You want to know where to find the 2 fragments, right? It's gonna take a while to mark them out for you, though. My eyesight's gotten quite deplorable in my old age. I'd count this as a commission from him. I used traditional Vimara cursive for this, which he should be able to comprehend. He definitely would have back then, anyway. It's done. Just follow the instructions and you'll be alright. To be honest, I never thought that this thing would still have its uses after all these years. Ah, yes. I just found this in the journal, too. He picks a dried flower out from the journal. Give this to him when you see him again. Maybe this will jog his memory a bit. Why didn't you say anything back there? He's a good Nar. You have nothing to fear. I wasn't afraid. I has heard of the things you talked about earlier, and they're very familiar. Just can't remember them. I was confused, so I didn't say anything. That's quite a strange problem. Yes, very strange. This is tiring, but at least we're making progress. Anyway, let's do what he said and go find the 2 fragments, then give them to Jazari.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Dang. Oh, it's still further down. No! I don't want to fight. Now, wait a minute. Oh no, it says we're going further away. Surely there's like a cave or something down here.
Illusion shattered.
Ah, okay, I found where that is. We just slid right back down. How do we do this? It won't let us climb the vines.
yourself.
I'm so smart. Well, at least I know where to use this. No! Venti, don't die. Oh. It was here the whole time. You know what? I better change my characters. In case we have to do some fighting. I'm just debating if we jump down, how we get back up again. I mean, there's definitely... Well, at least there's that down there. We can get up this way, I guess. Yeah, it basically leads us right back up.
won't let you down. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Oh, damn, we gotta find 15 of them?
Bet you can't keep up with me. Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber. Bet you can't keep up with me.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Cool it!
There is no escape. Leave it all to me.
Freeze! Cool it! Freeze!
I'll race you there.
I must leave no stone unturned.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dot.
Let it rain.
Cool it! Duplicate frostbite. Freeze!
Ha! Shine down.
Fascinating. What's the hurry?
Look at the plants here. What's inside the cave wouldn't happen to be the withering. It's Marna. Please protect me, Narkite. We will protect you. No need to be afraid of Marna. Marana. If he's right, Kite, the fragment of the Amity device should be inside. Let's neutralize the withering first.
Cool it!
There is no escape!
Freeze! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Cool it! What's the hurry?
Bet you can't keep up with me.
What's the hurry? Dodge this!
Shine down!
Cool it! Quite the find.
Ah, it's all the way over there. We'll help the Sealy first. Now we have to find the other one.
How fortunate.
That's it?
Illusion shattered! Ha!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite!
Shine down!
Ah, there goes the other one.
Illusion shattered! But a momentary distraction.
Propagate!
Catch the wind. Cool it. What's the hurry?
Wait, did I pass it up?
I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep up with me.
There it is.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Okay, that leads us back outside.
Bet you can't keep up with.
Quake!
Scatter!
What's the hurry?
Shine down!
Dodge this! Ah! This moment will be frozen in time. Ha! Ha! Ah! 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 Ha! Cool it! Ha!
No one escapes my.
Ha! Ha!
Propagate! Yeah. Scatter! Yeah. Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest? Ha!
Okay.
Yeah. Ha. Huh? Yeah. Scatter. Propagate. Yeah.
Okay, let me think about this one for a bit.
The Ballad of the Treasure Chest? I'll race you there! Get him!
Illusion shattered!
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Inazuma shines eternal!
How fortunate. Cool it. Dodge this.
That's cheating! Hey!
Shine down!
Cool it. What's the hurry? Oh, so sorry. Dodge this. How fortunate.
These will come in handy. I won't.
Looks like a big robot parts are here. Looks like there are big robot parts here too. Gee, imagine what would happen if Jazari saw them. He'd whip his camera out again, and that would be the last we'd hear of him for a while. You claim to have moved the components back there, but that can't be true, right? Of course it is true. I don't deceive Nara. Aha. He was the R&R who played with the kids at the secret base. But he can't seem to remember nothing about this. Do R&R forget the past too? Yeah, but the forest remembers everything. I don't know what you're talking about, and I can't remember, but it's fun hanging out with little Nara. Paimon hopes you remain happy wherever you may go.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
We'll leave them for a little bit.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift. Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Hey, we're back. There you are. Looks like you met the old man and found the fragments you were looking for, That aside, is he as tedious now as he was then? Not that I care, though. You two are so alike. What did he tell you? Don't believe anything he said. If he hadn't slipped back into the village the night before our adventure at sea, we could have been the greatest adventurers in history. You can't change the past. Come on, I'm just kidding. I'm better suited to dealing in antiques. Even a great adventurer like my grandfather eventually went missing in their adventures. I doubt I would have stood much of a chance. For me, I'd be satisfied so as long as there's a story to hear. So what stories have you collected? According to our deal, the device fragments in your hands were meant to be exchanged for stories. About the fairies and the children. You tell them about the adventures of the R&R and children. Fairies in the forest. I've heard similar legends before, but your tale is a particularly interesting one. That's a good enough story for me. The fragments are yours, as we agreed. Take them to our great researcher. He's been stressing out this entire time while you were out having your fun. I should get back to my shop now. I'll be quite upset if I missed out on a big sell. Wait a second. We have something else we have to do. That flower. He wanted you to have this. A flower? Seriously? At his age? Hold on. I think I remember this. Have you recalled anything? Haha. Maybe. But then again, maybe not. Anyway, the past should stay in the past, so forget it. But I have a feeling this flower does not belong to me. So please, return it to where it belongs. I can tell that you can see things I can't. He seems to have become a bit more fun than before. Do drop by my shop when you get the chance. Until then, farewell. Where it belongs? The flower is yours. This flower is precious. Why give it to me? Because it belongs to you. I don't remember the flower, but I like it. I cherish this flower. I shall plant it in the garden. We'll see you at the foot of the Great Iron Mountain. Once we get the giant machine started, we'll go get the bad guys together. Yes, I want to fight the bad guys with you. That's a promise. Thank goodness you're back. Here are the 2 remaining fragments. Ah, yes, that's them, all right. Thank you so much for your help. I'll take care of the rest. Well, this should do the trick. Pretty good, eh? Why, I bet that even a herbat of the academia couldn't fix this thing without consulting any information. You're lucky to have me with you, you know. Now we can get inside the rune golem. I think that's our line. Ah, no one's been in this machine for centuries. I can already smell the parchment of the pages in the goodness, I can't read. Academic annuals that shall bear my name. Oh, sorry, I got too excited. No problem. Paimon's getting excited too. More our treasure, here we come. Okay, that can wait for a little bit. We opened up this area. Now.
I won't let you down.
it leads back out.
I'll race you there.
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Of course it is. Wait, this is a moment for that famous phrase, is it not? Behold, the 1,000 years of ancient Conria history lie before us. Oops, got carried away there. This is a famous quote by Iskander. Wait, haven't you read his biography? I've read about it countless times in books, but this is the first time I've seen it in person, and that's why I can't contain my excitement. Look at all these vines. It must have been a really long time since anyone last came here. According to the text named the Review of Research on Issues Related to the Rune Golem in Ancient Conria, the last scholar who managed to get inside a rune golem for systematic research was Kavika. I'm sure you don't know this, but he was one of the greatest scholars in history. He earned the rank of Herbert before hitting 30, a genuine academic genius. With his achievements, he would have become a sage sooner or later, but he met with an accident during an expedition and his research results were lost. Ever since then, the place has gone downhill. If he had lived longer, perhaps I wouldn't be worrying about expenses day and night like this. By the way, it's my academic ambition to follow in his footsteps. Well, forget about your academic ambition for now. Our next step is to smash open the entrance. Uh-huh. That we need to activate this big guy first. Right. By activating the rune golem, I can get valuable experimental data, which will then serve as the basis for a breakthrough in my research. One has to make some waves to outdo one predecessors after all. So let's get this thing working then. There's got to be some mechanism here. You know, the kind of thing that lights up when pressed. I do recall there being one. According to our records, once the separation valve in the steering cabin is turned on, the rune golem will be activated. But as I told you before, all rune machines are driven by the dark power of their cores. And the cores of the rune golem have been sealed underground. Even if we got into the steering cabin, the conventional method will not work. In fact, we can't even start this lift right before us, so how will we get to the steering cabin at the top? You're right. So what do we do now? You're implying that there's an unconventional route. As the saying goes, when one door closes, another opens. And in any case, I'm positive that the people of Conria surely took this scenario into consideration. The Academia's research shows that the early rune machine also had a backup power system. Perhaps because the techniques that allowed them to utilize this dark power were still in their infancy. Just tell me what to do next. Well, the core power cabinet is at the bottom. Let's go down there first.
I'll never...
Leave it all to me.
Illusion shattered!
It's starting up. What do you think? The machinery in the rune golem, whether it's a relay or a trapdoor, can be powered by this energy block. But nothing seems to have changed at all. Well, because this backup system compromises a series of small power relays. In other words, we have to work all our way up from the bottom, and the system can only function when all the relays have been connected. All of them? Given the damage to the rune golem, it will be quite difficult for it to run at full power. But just as you were activating this relay, I found this in the power room. It seems to be the blueprint for the rune golem. Perhaps its maintenance crew left it here. According to this blueprint, we only need to connect several key relays to start this machine. At the very least, we'll be able to start this lift and go up to the steering cabin. That sounds questionable. Well, there's nothing else we can do, so you might as well try activating the lift first, yes? Wait, are you coming with us? I'll stay here and study the internal structure of the rune golem. That's also important work. Besides, I'm a scholar. There's little I could do to assist you directly in your task, but if you have any technical problems, I'll be here for you. Okay, never. Ancient work log. The energy cores have stopped working. The cause is an inherent mechanical design defect that causes the occasional operation overload. Suggested solution? Due to the lack of spare parts and the difficulty of producing more, maintenance is incomplete. It can only be operated at full power for a short while. Shutdown is recommended each time the chronometer completes one rotation. The weapon systems have melted down due to overuse. Suggest a solution? Strip destroyed machinery for related parts, then reassemble for use. Testing indications that this should basically be able to fulfill the requirements of high-intensity combat. Smart boot system failed, cause unknown. Many components have taken on sand or have disintegrated. The mobility system has not been completely disabled, but the ability to walk long distances has been lost. Suggested solution? This machine was lost in the southern desert. We lack the means to tow this machine. Thus, it can only stand by and await retrieval. Back so soon? Well, I'm still studying the load-bearing structure of these components here, but it's impressive that you got the lift started. You were just guessing about the activation thing, weren't you? Well, come on, I only read about it in books. Just so you know, there are no more than 3 people in the entire academia who can read this blueprint, so guessing it right does mean something. Anyway, now that the lift is working, we should be able to access the steering room above by activating the relays on the middle level. I see. The mid-level gears should be in the power room. We need to activate all 4 relay units. If we can't find any energy blocks that works, it is also possible to temporarily remove them from the device. It's fine as long as they're all connected in the end. I'll keep waiting for you here then. That's up there.
the wind. What's the hurry? Fascinating. What's the hurry?
Shine down!
This moment will be frozen in time. What's the hurry? Cool it!
There is no escape!
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. What? What's the hurry?
Alright, we'll stop here. Okay, let's figure out what to do, because I'm lost. Connect all 4 relays in the middle.
What's the hurry?
Here. I have no clue. Okay, it's not that one. Huh.
What's the hurry?
no stone unturned.
No escape!
Dodge this! Cool it!
Illusion shattered.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
Huh? What were you guys doing up there? I thought I heard a truly incredible racket while I was studying this inductive circuit. Well, whatever you're doing, please keep it down. If there's any trouble with the machine here, it'll be hard for me to explain it away in my report to the academia. We met the pilot. Pilot? Are you joking? Even people of Conria couldn't live for hundreds of years. Anyway, I assume you got the relays in the middle connected, yes? I'm almost done here as well. Come, let's go up to the steering cabin at the top. Just like before, we simply need to connect the power system to the steering cable to activate the rune golem's control systems. Ah! We could have used this.
What's the hurry?
A page from the research notes, but it seems to have been torn off and hidden here by the author. Collected a lot of components. These spare parts of the huge machine, if only I could figure out its workings principle and manufacturing process. Fiddling with these components almost caused a delay in my work. These exquisite mechanical parts have a unique and ingenious style, which is not likely to be found in the handcrafted artifacts under the rules of Archons. I'm going to take them apart and record the size and shape one by one. But first of all, this secret must be revealed to the other team members. Oh, must not be revealed to the other team members.
How fortunate. Watch the wind. What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Besides these dark stone slate, nothing else here seems to be of value. Stone slate. Don't underestimate it. If we can get the control system running, then we can see the outside world through it. The control system here looks like it can still work. Ancient Conria creations really are amazing. I never thought I would have this chance in this lifetime, but now it seems that once I complete this research report, winning the prize is only a matter of time now. Then let's try and start this machine. Paimon can't wait. Yes, time's a-wasting. Now, we shouldn't rush anything. We need to follow the instructions. Hey, wait, calm down. You must preheat to attack. Paimon messed it up. And what did I say about following the instructions? We didn't really get it to do anything. Its arm just, fell off. Paimon's pretty sure the machine itself is to blame. Fine. I'll record it as an experimental accident then. I do hope that this won't diminish my reports in any way. Anyway, it seems like we won't be able to start the rune golem again, so there's no point in me keeping you here. I know you're here to investigate the contamination of the underground ruins, but I'm afraid that the rune golem won't be much use to you now. Even so, you may seem unexpected progress as a result of what you did. Well, I shall not keep you any longer. I have my research to get done here, in any case. You can come and look for me once your work is done, if I haven't been disciplined for destroying the rune golem yet. Once that happens, I can help you apply for the research project on the Chaos Cores. I'll be the one in charge of the project, of course, but don't worry, I'll give you half the funds. Anyone can embark on an academic career as long as they have the desire to learn, so go for it. Okay, it's below us. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to look to see where the Oculus is. There's two of them. Where are you? Oh, well, I remember one of them. Okay. Hey, what are you doing here? I has been waiting for you since I finished showing the flowers. But then something just fell off the Great Iron Mountain. It almost hit me. Oh no, we're sorry. Paimon doesn't have to say sorry. I'm fine. I'm also a fast runner, so I didn't get hit. I'm just glad it didn't hurt you. The robot's severed arm must have broken the entrance to the underground ruins open. Well, at least it wasn't completely useless. Then let's go down and have a look. Who knows what nasty things wait for us down there. I'm going with you.
Quite the find. Cool it.
Shine down!
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry. Cool it. What's the hurry? Freeze!
There is no escape!
Don't get frostbite. Ah! What's the hurry? Dodge this!
Shine down! Leave it up to me!
Let it rain.
Freeze! Cool it!
That's not what I was trying to do.
Freeze!
Illusion shattered!
Dodge this!
Okay, so that leads over there. My goodness, Widow, you're just dumping everywhere.
Ah! Cool it! What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
The glowing thing there must be the Ruin Golem's Chaos Core. You know, the one Jazari talked about? It's sealed by branches and vines, but something seems to be flowing out of it. Branches. Oh, it's the filthy stuff. I can feel it. This is what made the forest sick. Ah! Some abyss mages seem to be up to something around these big branches. This can't be good. Paimon remembers Jazari said that the core seal had been damaged. Maybe these abyss mages had something to do with it. Anyway, you should go and find a place to hide. Let's stop them.
Freeze!
No escape!
There is no escape!
Dodge this!
Oh damn, he ain't dead yet.
Freeze! Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
What's the hurry? Ah! What's the hurry?
Honestly, I was not even looking at it.
Freeze!
Ah, those were Davis makes. Those are something else.
Bet you can't keep up with me! Wow, these will come in handy.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite. Freeze! What's the hurry?
Go, go, Baron Bunny! Huh.
Dodge this! Cool it!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Oh, so sorry. Freeze! What's the hurry?
Ah, that just leads right back.
Behold, the abyss has come.
Shine down!
Hear the truth.
Hey!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Peace be with you.
Now you shall perish!
Shine in the name of the truth.
Absurd!
The power
Baron Bunny!
of revelation. Hear ye the word of joy.
Don't push your luck. Freeze!
Illusion shut!
Dodge this!
Get him!
Hear ye the word of joy. Peace and hope find you. The power of revelation. The truth shall set you free.
Hey! Go Baron Bunny!
Grace be upon you.
I'll race you there!
Peace and hope toward you is opened unto you.
What's the hurry?
Shine down!
Finally over. Well, it was a long journey, wasn't it? Let's go tell the story to Grandpa. Oh yeah, and Grandpa would say, "What an interesting story." Who'd know that we actually saved the forest? Anyway, we don't know what Marinara Avatar has to do with the Abyss Order yet, but it is a good thing that we cured the forest's illness all the same. Thank you for helping. You're welcome. So, what do you plan to do next? I will celebrate the festival, but I can't worry about the forest. But I worries about the forest's illness. There's a chance that the bad thing that made the forest sick will come back. I need to guard the forest. So I will come back here after the festival. If you ever need any help, be sure to come to us. Okay, I will. Take care of yourself. We'll see each other soon. We'll check on her in a bit. Let me go grab my expedition rewards. Personally, I like going all the way back to Mondstadt.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What?
Rana seems... Paimon wants to say she's having a sweet dream, but that doesn't sound right. A blurry image appears in the bubble that envelopes Rana. You are enthralled by the image. You are in a forest where everything looks massive and serene. You feel very comfortable here. Rays of sunshine peek through the sparkling gold leaves, with grass as tall as you swaying quietly all around, gently caressing your hand as you walk by. You hear the sound of distressed crying amid the musical melody of the wind blowing through the trees and flowing water. Following the sound, you find a small girl. She looks like she has worn herself out from crying and fallen asleep in the meadow. You walk up to her and softly sing a song that can calm all beings. Hey, what's going on? Paimon's glad you're okay. Paimon was so worried. You look like you were going to pass out. Narakite, you're all here. Whoa, you freaked Paimon out. Whoa. I'm sure I've seen this before. Geez, you Ariana, Aranara. Why are you always spooking people like that? You said whoa first, White Floaty. It's Paimon, not White Floaty. Arana was in the ground to preserve the powers. This way, Narana won't wither, but Bisha still needed for her to be strong again. Okay. Paimon got it. By the way, what just happened? Explain the vision you saw. This should be Arana's memory. Memory? Oh, let Arana explain. Memories and dreams are Aranar's power, their most precious things. With memories and dreams, Aranara can use it to help Nara and Aranara in need of help. Some Nara can sense the memories in it. Narakite is one of them. Sounds like it is something very important. It was you who used the thing to protect the Ithium in the cave, right? Yes, it was Arna. Naraso and Naraquavas and Naras are all friends, so Aranara protected them. We hang out in the forest a lot, so Aranara taught them things about the forest and language of the plants. They're very good friends, just like Narana. About the missing kids. Right. Before those three went missing too, but they were brought back to the village later. Was that also you? Yes. Aranara noticed some bad Nara and Naravulka talking then, so Aranara helped Narakubas and the other three run back when the bad Nara weren't looking. About the kids' lost memory. Aranara made little Nara sleep and dream, then removed the bad stuff in their dreams, so when they grow up, just like saplings growing into big trees, they won't become bad. Otherwise, little Nara would be afraid. If always afraid, they would believe in the power of fear and grow up to be scary bad Nara. They're Aranara friends, so Aranara didn't want them to become bad Nara. About the bad Nara. Aranara would never forgive them. The bad Nara aren't children of the forest. They bring a group of bad Nara Vulka with them. Veluka. There is strange Nara in Vimera village. He's not a child of the forest, but a child of snow. He looks like a good Nara. He often hangs around the little Nara and they talk about him too. That's why Aranara thinks he's good, but Aranara also seen him talking to the bad Nara about Aranara. In Vimera village? I mean, I know he's with the Fatui, but is someone out to get the kids? How could this be? Paimon doesn't even want to think about it. People in the village should treat each other like family, not to mention that it was the person who caused Rana to become like this. We must go get the bat. We'll get that person. Right. Well, we'll get that person no matter what. Promise me, Narakite and Paimon. Promise that you'll punish that bad Nara, so the other three will not be afraid, so that they will grow up like tree sprouts into big, healthy Nara. I'll do my best. Narana is all grown up now, so she can't see Arana anymore. But that's okay. Arana is happy knowing she's fine. I haven't played with Nararana for a long time. Many suns have risen and set, and many moons have appeared in the sky. Many fruits grow, then return to the land. Narana grew taller and taller. She was first about Aranara's height, and then the size of a small tree. Then, when she stopped playing with Arana. That was when she stopped playing with Arana. Arana told her many stories about the forest. Star shrooms are the reflection of stars in the sky. Seeing the lotus bloom means you'll be lucky until the next moonrise. Alright, Pikachu. There, I muted it. Arana would teach the three and his friends the same. Arana hopes they will grow up fine like Rana. Oh, but they should not ever run into Marana like Rana did. Will they forget the encounters when they grow up just like Rana? Those three will also grow up. It's okay if they forget, because in the end, the forest will remember. Nothing will be lost. That's kind of sad though. The forest will remember. No good things ever fade away. All pains will become the nourishment of something beautiful. And it's kind of already been hinted before, but it seems like a lot of the RNRs also tend to forget over time. Arana, Narakite, Paimon? Arama! Arana hasn't seen you for quite a while. Where's the woe, Paimon? Come on, Paimon doesn't freak out that easily. Are you coming to get us to celebrate the festival? Yes, it's ready now, and everyone's waiting for Narakite and Paimon. Hooray! The festival! Arana, aren't you coming with us? Arana will not go. If Arana is away for too long, it won't hold up and Arana will be in danger. So no festival for Arana. Oh. It's okay. As long as Narakite and Paimon are happy, so will Arana and Arama and everyone at Vanarana. Yeah, the Bijaz needs you, Arana. Arana will be ready by then. Oh, this is for you, Narakite. A flower? Yes, please take good care of her. I will keep it safe. Thank you, Narakite. Let's get back then, Narakite and Paimon. Let's go back then. Yeah, let's go. See you later, Arna. See you later. We're back! Finally, everyone's been waiting. Festival has started, but it's not in full swing yet since Nara friends didn't get back till now. Can we prepare the bijage once the festival's over? As far as I know, yes. It's been a real grind adventuring like this, huh? Let's just enjoy the festivities right now. Yes, you must enjoy yourself, Narakite and Paimon. Yes, I'll see you later. It's so messed up we're enjoying the festival where like Rana's like halfway dead. We went right through it. What's with all these quests? No more quests. We already did so many. I'll save it for tomorrow.